Good morning. While framing our constitution, two important articles under part 3 of the constitutions were introduced. Article 17 and section 18. 17 deals with untouchability. 18 deals with abolition of title. These two articles should be interpreted extensively because the untouchability is not only existing between the upper caste and lower caste, but it exists within the upper caste or middle class or scheduled caste people also. Therefore, the SC/ST Atrocities Act 33 of 1989 should be revisited to give extensive interpretation for what is untouchability, how scheduled caste abuse has to be dealt with. This untouchability, since prevailing within all castes, including upper caste, middle caste and lower caste itself, that has to be gone into because the prevention of others from entering into deity is also untouchability. Nobody is concentrating on because of apprehension of the muscledom of dominated community. Apart from that, even among these high caste dominated community, they discriminated their subsects and not allowing to enter their family, or they are being treated as untouchables. Then question arises, abolition of titles. Whether this article is implemented in all over India is a question to be answered by the judiciary as well as executive. Even now, several persons are addressed as kings, queens, princes, nawabs, etc. That apart, if any persons claiming that since I am belonging to that particular community, we have only high brain, high techniques and high qualification is also offensive, a culpable statement that should be brought under SC/ST Atrocities Act. Leave it all those aspects. Now I want to look into the judgment, how the safeguards of SC/ST peoples and the various mushroom leaders not concentrated on this judgment. AR 2020 Supreme Court 1036. This judgment, Arun Misra, Vinit Saran and S. Ravinder Bhatt delivered on 10/2/2020 recently. The judgment says 438, the discretionary power of the High Court and Sessions Court to grant anticipatory bail, since has been barred by amendment after the judgment pronounced prior to that by Supreme Court. I will come to later on that particular judgment. Then there was an amendment under section 18A. Despite that amendment, Supreme Court has now ruled that if there is no prima facie case to proceed under SC/ST Atrocities Act, still 438 survives and grant of anticipatory bail can be granted. Therefore, as on date, you can file application under 438 CRPC simply stating that the materials available before the police investigating authorities are not sufficient to hold that the petitioner accused is being accused of SC/ST Act because there is no prima facie material. This way, they have again invoked 438. Even though prior to this judgment we used to file application under section 482 CRPC. The judgment should be looked into by every corner of the society. And as I stated earlier, that the definition of SC, ST atrocities should be extensively defined so that what all are the areas discrimination is still prevailing, this untouchability is working, and claiming title of community should be, because nowadays claiming that the entire BJP government is belonging to that particular community, particularly in Tamil Nadu. So many heavyweight persons are declaring that they are the women of high race. That has to be looked into. I leave it to you. And this judgment, which was Dr. Subhash Kasinath case, AR 2018 SC 1498, wherein several guidelines were issued before arresting the persons. You kindly go through the entirety of judgment and particularly work out whether this judgment is sustainable or subsequently reversible. I leave to your best wishes.